Boom shakalaka, new crypto tax law proposal plus other factors causing Bitcoin to crash. Will it survive? And where it could be headed? Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video will be a lot of very interesting charts on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including the massive price drop over the past day, what this means for Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and you. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, Fear 34, down from 44 yesterday and in the 50s last week and last month. Something worth noted, when we take a look at crypto fear and greed over time, you can see there was this downtrend of tops right here and then a breakout high and a drop down. Well, that drop down occurred at the 50% price crash when Bitcoin price went from $6,500 to $3,000 or so. We're having the same thing happening right here where we have a downtrend of price tops. Should Bitcoin fear and greed get to about, I don't know, this is like 30, 25, should it break below there? Might want to watch out for something big happening. But again, this hasn't been verified. This is just something I saw worth keeping an eye out on. Now today, the overall market down at least 7%. Bitcoin at 19,894, Ethereum at 1,400. BNB at 269, XRP 36 cents, Cardano 30 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, Polygon 97 cents. And Bitcoin right now sitting just on top of the 200-day moving average. Now this is a possibility that we did discuss over the past couple weeks when we had this golden cross of the 100 and 200-day moving averages. The last two times historically, Bitcoin did break through the 50-day moving average and fell down to the green line, the 100-day moving average. This time it has already touched the 200-day moving average, previous all-time highs right around $20,000. We were also discussing it, a breakout of this wedge, back a few days before it actually happened. So, that being said, can we predict the future? Absolutely not. But what do the cards have for us today? Well, we have Biden administration proposing 30% tax on electricity used for Bitcoin and crypto mining. It's hindering the transition to a low emission energy future, the White House says, because they don't actually have any data. Willy Woo has just published a bunch of data that Bitcoin will actually be carbon negative in about 4 years. So, it looks like he knows what he's doing, right? Anyways, that being said, it has caused the price to plummet. This could just be maybe miners selling because they needed to, because they're scared of that happening. We'll kind of have to see how this plays out over the next few days. If we do find support, particularly if we find support over this long time frame right here, which was resistance, could be turning support. If we find support there, that could be good. If we don't, could be bad. There are also several factors contributing to this. The possibility of the Silvergate bankruptcy, the faster than expected Fed rate hikes, the ongoing developments related to the Binance saga. So a lot of things suggesting price could go lower. Now, support blew through at 21, blew through at 20, right now to the $18,000 level. There are some significant levels we'll be discussing later on in the episode that you should pay attention to because it could be critical support for Bitcoin. Now, this indicator has been hovering over our heads. The stock market is showing extreme signs of greed. It's only the 6th time in history this has happened, but 5 out of 6 times these were significant market tops. So we have the possibility of a significant market top looming. What happens in the stock market could also happen in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And coincidentally, with the price plummeting over $90 million in Bitcoin long liquidations in just 12 hours, the highest amount in a 12-hour period in 2023. So all year, the highest amount of liquidations. The last closest was right at the beginning of March 2nd, already turning out to be a pretty crappy month for Bitcoin and crypto. Now, right now, as this chart was made, it was dropping towards the 50 fib. Now it looks a lot closer towards the 61.8 fib or even the 78.6 fib, right around $18,000 previous high right there for Bitcoin. But we fell through the long-term holder cost basis. Damn, we just reclaimed that. Come on, what the heck? Well, there is a major line of defense sitting just under $20,000, pretty much just where we are right now. This is the short-term holder cost basis, the realized price, the 200-day moving average, and the 21 weekly MA. And as you can see, the 200-day moving average, this orange line right here, this is where all of them are sitting, along with the previous downtrend support. So we have a lot of suggested support right here but we would need to consolidate that support and stop the downtrend. And that we'll just have to keep an eye out, see if it does happen. Right now, a diverging continuous pattern could be playing out. We had something similar happen back in 2017, where basically we had a sideways megaphone with higher highs and lower lows, and then a breakout to the upside. This pattern looks very, very similar. Could we actually have a breakout to the upside, especially if with a reversal in some of this bearish overtones towards the market? Right now we're at literally the line in the sand. Bitcoin has been forming converging uptrend for 10 years. We're still in the buy zone. Don't miss this opportunity. And I think what everybody else is seeing that they're not saying is, well, what happens if it breaks out to the downside? And hey, I hear that too. But what if it doesn't, you know? It could be headed up towards much higher highs. If it breaks to the downside, that would be bad. This chart right here, from this point of view, these monthly candle closes, Bitcoin currently still sitting at resistance. It looks like last month did not break out from this point of view. So, that being said, could we just be having more resistance continuation of the bear market? Was that just a bear market rally? Again, time will tell. But from Bitcoin right now is at the crossroads. And we mentioned this in yesterday's video. It literally is at the crossroads. Even with the drop we just had, still not defining for where Bitcoin is going. Right now we're falling from the rising channel, this blue channel right here, back into the falling wedge, which is this red wedge channel right down here. Super bearish, but not convinced. We're right on the verge of it right now. It's a normal correction since Bitcoin ran very fast, needs some time to breathe, in the camp going back to $28,000 to $30,000 as we ride up this rising channel, which could be great. But again, we'll have to see. Hopefully we don't just fall right down through this bearish channel. Which leads us to, I think, some very good advice right here. This is just taking a look at the KST indicator down here. Corrections are part of the game. Can't help you if you're macro bearish here. But as he said a few days ago, this is Bitcoin's 5th cross in history on the KST indicator. All other 4 crosses, 2013, 2015, 2019, 2020, were followed by a very strong uptrend. Could this time be different? Yes, it absolutely could. But, you know, let's, until proven otherwise, let's remain a little bit bullish and hopefully, you know, can't screw up the whole world. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.